All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master. And this video is especially for Keith at New Level Auto. If you don't know about him, he is an awesome technician that does mobile diagnostic and programming up in New York. He wanted to see what scan tools I've got access to. So that's what we're doing today. All right, first, my personal Veris Edge. Great tool. I have not had any problems out of it, so I really like having that tool. Next one up is the Autel Max Assist Mini. This tool has saved my butt, sorry about the glare, so many times I can't tell you how many, because it has. So well worth the investment on this. I know Eric O actually is starting to prefer that over Snap-on. And I can definitely tell you there's a good reason for that. All right, now in the shop, what the shop has access to is, first off, we have two of these Tough books. They are CF 53s. So they're the semi-rugged, not the full Tough book, but I can tell you I've dropped it today and it still works. So definitely a very good tool for us. Now, our two laptops are set up with 8 partitions. Currently we use 4, and really that's about all we need for what we do right now. I'm actually got the IDS and my programming laptop. This is what I use for Ford IDS and any programming I need to do. Speaking of IDS, we have IDS here. This is one of my favorite scan tools. Hands down, I love this tool. I love the fact that you can be in a data stream and actuate a component right from data stream instead of having to go into another test area and yada, yada, yada. So awesome design on this from Ford. I love it. And that is the interface for it. We have to pay our subscription every year. Next up, the old standby, the Tech 2. And we have cards for GM, Saab, Isuzu, and Suzuki. Luckily, we don't see many Isuzus and Suzukis, but unfortunately we do see a lot of Saab. So that card has come in on Saab, has come in very handy way too many times. I really don't like Saab. All right, next. You guys know I work on a lot of Volkswagens. Rostec VCDS. Awesome tool. If you're working on Volkswagens, spend the money. This is one of the best tools for the money ever. It does so much stuff except programming and security. Other than that, awesome tool. So, all right, next up is kind of an interesting scan tool. It is the G-Scan by GIT. This company is also the manufacturer or designers of the Kia Hyundai software package. I think it's called GDS, if I'm not mistaken. This is the same exact software that is in those tools. We just don't have programming abilities with this tool. But it comes in a nice handheld, no subscription, you have to keep updated, etc. It's a good tool. It also has a okay side of it with other manufacturers, but it's really not that strong. Its strong suit is Kia and Hyundai. Pretty much what their scan tool will do, this will do. So other than programming. So doesn't get a lot of use simply because we don't really see a lot of Hyundai Kias here for diagnostics for whatever reason, but it is a good tool. All right, next up we have, if I can get it unhooked, we have the interface for HDS, the Honda OE tool. It's not my favorite scan tool. It's a little more clunky than IDS, but it does come in handy, and it has a lot of tests that really are not available from Snap-on, so it is a useful addition here. We obviously could program, etc., through this module. Last but not least, we have our Streamlight interface, which is also our J-Box. So we can use this to use Streamlight, or we can use it to program a vehicle that is J-Box compliant. General Motors, I've done BMW with it, done a lot of GMs, BMWs, and I've done a bunch of Fords, but we have an IDS, so all that is included with the IDS subscription. But this is our J-Box. Really great company to work with. They've got awesome technical support. So definitely, if you're looking for a J-Box, definitely talk to Cardac. And just on a side note, Snap-on's J-Box is a Cardac. It is a Cardac unit. There are some issues with OEs not considering it a valid piece of hardware. So you do need to be careful with the Snap-on pass-through. I haven't heard anything recently, but I have heard in the past it wouldn't work with a couple different manufacturers because it was not a approved device, simply because Snap-on put their software on top of Cardac's. I'm not quite sure if that's still the case, but just be careful. So as you can see, I work in a pretty well-equipped shop as far as scan tools, as you can see by the pile right here. So Keith, I hope you like this video. Everybody else, I hope you like this video. I know it's a lot of stuff, but this is the way it's going in this world. You need a lot of equipment to properly diagnose late model cars. So I am the Flat Rate Master. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Make sure and hit that bell notification to make sure you get updated when I put out a new video. If you didn't like the video, maybe you don't like scan tools. I kind of do, so hit thumbs down. Comments, always appreciated. And as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.